Hello, Peaches. Comfortable now? Now can I film? So my dog is sleeping under the table. Sorry about that. I just wanted to do a quick little disclaimer here at the beginning of this week's Mommy Moment video. So I am around 34, 35 weeks pregnant. The week date is every Thursday. So I think I'll be 35 and a half weeks pregnant when I post this video. I have never found out the gender of our children when I've been pregnant. All four of them have been a surprise. This one is also a surprise. And we happen to have 2 girls, 2 boys, and then this will be the tiebreaker, so that's very exciting. I don't want to find out the gender prior to the baby being born, but I think it's fun to do these little tests that are gender predictors. And that's what this video is all about. Recording this video was an absolute nightmare. I am so sorry. My 3-year-old toddler is screaming through most of this, and I tried to cut out as much as I could, but it was very difficult, and he's screaming like in the middle of talking, and you can basically hear me yelling at the camera just so you can hear me talking. And it was very frustrating, and it was a nightmare to edit because of all the screaming and bringing back all the stress of that night. And it was really hard to film, and my husband's schedule isn't great for it. It's a bit later at night when he gets home, and I wanted to do it on my 34-week exact date thing, and it was just terrible. But I hope you enjoy the video anyways, and the gender predictions, and please comment down below your predictions of when you think this baby will be born, their size, gender, whatever you want to predict. Have fun in the comments. And I give a little bit of information in the original video so you can make an educated guess. But I just wanted to do a little disclaimer here about gender and sex. And I understand that not everyone believes in like the gender binary boy girl thing. People say like gender is fluid, things like that. I believe, and correct me kindly if I am wrong, but I believe it is like sex is considered your physical organs that you are born with, the genitalia that we see on babies, and then gender is more your identity and how you identify with that. So I know I was watching a video and they were talking about the gender reveal of their twins. They were born a few weeks ago now, but they did a gender reveal before the babies were born. And they talked about the difference between gender and sex, and also that you can't really say like in the thumbnail or in the title of the video for YouTube, you can't say sex, you have to say gender, right? So for me, the words are kind of interchangeable, but I do understand that there is technically a difference, and people see gender more as the identity and sex is more just the physical organs that are there when a baby is born. So my disclaimer is just that my family and I, we are Christians, and we do believe God made male and female. I respect other people's beliefs and their identities and everything like that, and I hope that you can respect mine. And this isn't about making anyone feel bad or whatever. Of course, it's just guessing what the baby's going to be born, and we do base how we choose to name and raise our kids based on what they look like when they come out and what the genitalia is. And so far we have 2 girls, 2 boys, like I said. That's the way they were born. That's what they tell us they are now. And the girls are getting a little bit older, and I don't see any signs of them not being comfortable in their bodies in the way that now they all pick how they dress, except for the toddler, really. But they have the freedom to pick their own clothes and how they want to express themselves out in the world physically. So if they ever came up to us and said something about not feeling comfortable in their skin, in their bodies, feeling like maybe they are a different gender or gender fluid or non-binary or whatever, that is something we will deal with and talk about and work through as a family at that time. But when they're born, we go with boy or girl, and we do teach our kids, like, there are no boy colors or girl colors. If you're a boy and you like pink, that's fine. If you want to play with Barbie dolls, that's fine. If you're a girl and you like blue and wearing rubber boots and mud and playing with the trucks, that's fine. Like, whatever. But I do tend to buy like boy toys and girl toys until they're old enough to pick their stuff themselves. A good example is my son, when we were in Edmonton, wanted one of these, like, it's like a Barbie, but it's a knockoff thing from the dollar store. And he's like, I want this Barbie doll. And I'm like, fine, whatever. It was like $3. Who cares? And like, let him play with the Barbie, right? And then he just like pulled its legs off and stuff like that, like typical toddler/boy behavior. But I'm like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't make him more feminine because he wants to play with a Barbie. Like, who cares, right? But I do like, you know, blue for boys, pink for girls. So you'll see that in this video a little bit. But just to keep in mind that this is a fun video and it's just for us to have fun and make some guesses about the baby and everything like that. I just hope that you can respect our opinions and our thoughts and everything about it, and know that I want this channel and the videos I make to be a safe place for everybody, including myself and my beliefs. And I don't want to make anyone feel bad or rejected or anything like that. This is just a fun video about guessing what the baby's gonna come out as. And you know, I know that there's no gendered colors or toys or anything like that, but I do use blue for boy, pink for girl, things like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, comment down below, and hopefully I can do another mommy moment before the baby is born. Maybe packing the diaper bag or something, the hospital bag, and just chatting about my thoughts and feelings, because I did that a few months ago about my feelings about being pregnant for the 5th time and having a 5th kid when it was unplanned and we thought we were done. I'll do a follow-up chatty video about that while packing the diaper bag. So let's hop into this gender predictor video, and I will see you next time. Hello, Becky here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a special mommy moments video where we are doing gender prediction test things to see what the internet says our baby is going to be. We have absolutely no idea if it's a boy or girl. I have my predictions based on my past pregnancies and how I'm feeling in this pregnancy. I have an idea of what I'm feeling, but we've had no ultrasound or blood work or anything to confirm the gender of the baby. This is our 5th child and we have always waited to find out the gender. The exciting part about this is that this will be our tiebreaker. We have 2 girls and 2 boys, so I'm excited to see what this one's gonna be. So join us for some fun gender prediction test things online, and leave your comments down below and let us know what you think it is. You can also put in your predictions for when the baby's gonna be born, size, time of day, whatever fun things you want to do about that. I'll give you a little bit of information so you can make a more accurate prediction yourself. So today, as we are filming this, it is August 21st and I am 34 weeks pregnant, due October 2nd. With my girls, they were born 2 and 3 days early. The first one being induced 2 days early due to low fluids. The second was born 3 days early. She just came on her own. And then my boys were 8 days late and 2 days late. My first boy had to be induced because he was so late and just no signs of him coming whatsoever. And then my second son was born 2 days late and he came on his own. I always kind of say he was actually more like a day and a half late because he was born about 4 in the morning on the second day, past my due date. I always thought like the more kids you had, the earlier they came, but apparently that's not true. It's decided by the gender for my family, apparently. So we will see. This pregnancy is also very similar to the pregnancy I had with both my boys. Both my girls were very similar pregnancies and my boys were very similar pregnancies. So I feel like this is going to be a boy, but it would also be fun to have a little girl again because it's been almost 12 years since we've had a little baby girl. But either way, it doesn't matter, of course, but we are excited to find out. So we're gonna get set up, do these little predictions, and then we will release another video after the baby's born with a little gender reveal surprise. So I've gone to Google and we've Googled gender prediction tests. I just clicking on the very first one. It is whattoexpect.com. And this is the Chinese gender predictor. So it wants me to put in your due date and your birth date. So my due date is October 2nd, which is on a Thursday. And then it is asking for my birthday. So that is November. I think I was born on a Wednesday. No, I was born on a Monday. November 30th. So let's see the prediction. Okay, the prediction for the Chinese gender predictor is...
I can see it from here.
Congratulations. It's a sign up to see your results.
That's why all I can see is it's a question mark.
We're going to move on. That was very anticlimactic. We're going to move on to baby gender predictor on the huggies.com website. This is also calling it the Chinese gender predictor, but it's asking different questions than the other one, but we'll see. So it says month of conception. So technically that was December, although I think it was closer to January. But when they count it, it was December. And mom's age at conception, I'm going to have to click a lot more than 25. 37. I feel so old. I am now a geriatric pregnant person. I don't know. It's considered a geriatric pregnancy. So calculate. It's a boy!
Yay! Maya's not excited.
Maya, you can put down like Huggies Chinese gender chart. It says it's a boy.
Boy, strike one.
Originally found in ancient Beijing, then called Peking, the Chinese gender predictor is an actual physical chart that was allegedly discovered in a royal tomb. Some reports say it's 700 years old, while others say 300 years old. The Wonder Weeks baby gender predictor. What is the due date of your baby? So the 2nd of the 10th month of 2025. Did you live together with the father of the baby when you got pregnant? Yes. How often? Okay. How often did you do what you needed to do in the month that you got pregnant? Okay, I'm going to say that many times. That's random. Are you the mother-to-be over 35 years old? Yes. Is the father of the baby over 40 years old? He was not over 40 when I got pregnant. He just turned 40 this year. So do I say yes or no? So I clicked on the little information tab thing to see if it was like when we conceived or like now. Because I would have conceived end of December, beginning of January, and my husband turned 40 in March. Even if a man stays fertile for his entire life, the quality of the sperm decreases as the man gets older. Because the sperm cells with the X chromosome, girls, are stronger, the relative amounts of sperm cells with the X chromosome increase over the years. So the older the man is, the more likely it is he's to have a girl. I'm going to say no for not over 40. Did you experience stress during your pregnancy?
A bit.
Did you eat a proper breakfast that included grains in the month that you got pregnant? It was like just after Christmas into the new year. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday, never mind 8 months ago. I'm gonna say no. Did you experience severe morning sickness, hypermesis gravidarium during the pregnancy? No. I experienced a lot of nausea, not actual throwing up. I did with the girls, pregnancy though. Did you try to lose weight or watch your weight in the months previous to conception? No, but I was planning on losing weight and then found out I was pregnant, so. Did you or your partner smoke during the period of conception? No, we don't smoke. Did you eat spicy food or eat a lot of salt in the months? Spicy food, no. Salt, no. I eat a lot of salt when I am pregnant. Like a ridiculous amount of salt. I wouldn't say I ate more salt than average before conception. Does the future dad wear tight boxer shorts?
Oh,
Tight boxer shorts.
oh no!
Why does that matter?
Or we're the opposite. It matters for this prediction thing.
For the sperm stuff. Okay, what do you guys think it says?
Girl this time.
Okay, so the Wonder Weeks says it's a boy.
Yay! Oh. But you're
More boys.
like girls?
So that's the third for boy.
So the babycenter.com has a 15 fun baby gender predictor tests to try. So notice your cravings. If you constantly reach for meat, cheese, or other salty foods, then you're having a boy. Yearning for sugar and spice and everything sweet, the baby must be a girl. So, boy. Consult the Mayans. According to the Mayans, gender prediction comes down to calendars and basic math. Just take a look at how old you were when you conceived and the year it happened. So I conceived in the year 2024 and I was 37. If both numbers are either odd or even, you're carrying a girl. If one is odd and the other is even, it's a boy. So boy, another one for boy, Maya. Watch your partner's weight. Has your partner been packing on the pounds? You may be expecting a girl. Are both of you nauseous? Some cultures believe if the dad is experiencing morning sickness too, you're expecting a boy.
Nope.
Dad hasn't been putting on weight though, so that's neutral. So this one's a little weird. It says check the directions. According to one Chinese gender test, your fetus is a boy if his right hand pushes on the left side of your belly after the 7th month. How do I know if his left hand or his right hand is pushing what side of my belly? Try baking soda or salt. Put some baking soda into a disposable cup, then pee in it. If the baking soda fizzes, it's a boy.
Okay,
You can also put salt on your breast before you go to sleep. If it's moist in the morning, you're having a baby girl.
Can you just imagine you, like, all of us
No, I'm
curled-
not peeing in that
Not
cup.
doing that.
I can just imagine you, like, outside of the bathroom, all of us are, like, huddled near the door. And you, after, like, hearing you do your business, just, it's a boy!
That's fair.
It says reality check. Any acidic liquid will fizz when mixed with baking soda, and chances are the salt will fall off into your sheets by morning. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'd have to sleep like not moving, and that's not gonna happen. Ask a little boy. If this old-fashioned gender test is to be believed, a little boy will show interest in your pregnant belly if you're having a girl. If he doesn't seem interested, you're having a boy. Jasper, come here, I need you. Jasper, come here.
Hey, sweet belly!
I can't get you in this video. There we are. Say hi. Say, I'm going to be a big brother.
I know.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Mom, my voice is dragging like wine.
Yeah? Look, you feel the baby moving?
And a boy!
Okay, Jasper says it's a boy.
Thanks, just
He's not really all that interested in my belly. Like, he'll feel it, but
And a girl!
he'll feel the belly and then the baby will go move. I'll go get him to feel it again and he's like, I already felt it. So I would say that he's got more of a lack of interest in it, which would make it a boy.
Again.
You want to feel it again?
And a mom. Not a boy again.
You're funny. You don't know. Do you want
No.
a brother or a sister?
I want, no, get fit. Ha ha. I want mix, Mom. I want to make a boy and pop like a girl or a boy or a girl.
Yeah?
I want to make both like girl and boy.
Boy and
Like,
girl.
like that one and like that one.
Yeah, those are your sisters.
Yeah, I want to make them like pop.
You want to make the baby like
Slurpee,
lollipops?
Slurpee.
He wants the
Slurpee?
baby's
Yeah, I want to make that.
You just farted on me! What does that mean?
I'm seeing it.
It burned on you.
Okay, we're gonna say Jasper says it's a boy.
Get there.
I want to get.
Observe your curves. Does it feel like your face is getting rounder by the hour?
Oh yeah. Hi. I said hi, Mom. I said oh, hi
No.
already.
According to this traditional Latin American belief, you should get ready for a daughter. If your breasts are especially large and heavy, no, and your butt is getting big and round, you'll have a son. So I would say no to the round face. How you carry your baby matters too. A boy will sit low in your abdomen, while a girl will sit higher up near your rib cage. A girl might also cause your belly to protrude out far out in front rather than spread side to side. So we're gonna get Daddy's help on this one.
Yeah, Dad.
Is the baby high? Is the baby low?
I would
Okay,
say-
guys, how's the baby sitting? High, low?
Low.
Is the belly protruding out, sideways?
No, it's pretty low.
I would say it's more sideways.
I
than
feel the
that.
baby up here. I feel the baby here. I feel the baby here, here. So
If you ask me, I would say you're sitting high and wide.
high and wide.
Yeah, well, you said,
That makes me feel so
you said
I think
the
the
best
baby's.
kind of way.
Yes, I get it. That's enough of that. Okay, so what do you think?
I feel like it's like lower, like more down here.
Yeah, I feel a lot down there.
Yeah.
The belly button is still an innie. I've never had an outie.
Me neither.
Yeah, but when you get pregnant, sometimes it'll push it out.
Oh, that's true.
But I've always had an innie.
Yeah, see, like it looks like it hangs lower.
It's definitely lower.
Maybe more out, but definitely lower.
So you're saying low and out. Dad is saying high and wide.
I feel like it's out in the way like pregnant out
Some pregnant
yeah,
bellies
yeah.
sit like really
more
low.
out than it should be, kind of thing, right? I think it's just low.
So what do you guys think?
I think a boy.
It does look low in this.
Yeah.
I can feel it's moving right here.
When you had your shirt over it, it looked like it was sitting high. Now it looks like it's sitting a bit lower.
Yeah, the shirt kind of. A boy will sit low. A girl will sit higher near the rib cage, which I do feel the baby in the ribs. A boy will sit low. A girl will sit high. A girl will cause your belly to protrude out far, and the boy will be wider. So what do we think?
Low and wide actually.
Okay, so I guess that's boy then. Go out and plant 2 corn seeds. Water them with your pee.
Oh, hey, isn't that like Egyptian belief or something?
Doesn't say. Go out and plant 2 corn seeds. Water them with pea. If the ears of corn that grow are black, it looks like a boy is on the way. Yellow corn is a sign that you're having a girl. Either way, don't eat the corn. Well, if I'd known this back like in planting season, that would have been a little different.
2 months.
Weird, but different. Have someone tape a spoon under one chair and a fork under another without you seeing which is which. You can check the phases of the moon. In some parts of the U.S., people believe if you conceive after midnight, it will be a girl. While making love during the new moon means you'll have a boy. I have no idea. Did your partner seem a little distracted while you were doing the deed? This theory says if he was busy looking over his right shoulder at the full moon, he will have a boy.
I don't think I'm ever doing that.
You wouldn't be able to see it from our bedroom.
No.
It wasn't a full moon on January 1st anyways. It was in its waxing crescent phase. For those who are trying to conceive and want to have a boy or girl, this is for next time. Whatever the baby is this time, next time you gotta do the opposite so that we'll have an even number. You ready? For a boy, have your partner sit on the roof near the chimney for several hours before doing the deed. I've been looking for that!
Several hours?
On the roof by the
What's
chimney.
sitting by the chimney gonna do to my swimmer?
Pining for a girl and own a buggy, an old American myth claims you can shake off your baby's extra equipment by taking...
Every time we talk, he starts screaming and flipping. Driving me crazy. I want to know how we shed this extra equipment off.
Drive over a bumpy road. Okay, we're gonna do some that don't involve me sitting in this chair, so... Okay. The spoon means girl, fork means boy. So we're gonna...
Yeah.
How do I...
Takes that, don't you?
Oh, chicken.
No chicken. Dang it!
Dun dun dun! What was that one? I think that one's fork.
Yeah, it's for.
It's a fork!
Aha! Fork! So what does that mean?
Boy. I think we're leaning more boy than anything with this.
I do.
See how the ring swings. For this old school gender test, you need a ring. String it onto a necklace and hold it over your belly. If the ring moves in circles, the baby in your belly is a girl.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
No, hold on. Now, is it swinging or is it...
It's not spinning in circles. It is spinning
Yeah,
in circles.
but... Okay, we ready? You got... Say it's swinging.
It's better than this
Okay.
thing on the phone.
Yeah. Okay, it's swinging back and forth, so what is mine writing down?
Try it one more time.
boy.
Boy, have we got girl for any of them yet? We gotta swing it over his belly. Hold on.
This is boy.
Okay, what's it doing, Jesper?
I'm ready.
Just he's pregnant.
Faster.
It's a boy. It's a girl. Just for you.
Okay, just let it swing once, Jesper. Let it swing.
Can I try actually? Jesper's pregnant.
It's going in circles. Are you having a girl? So as you can see, this video cuts off very abruptly. It is very hard to film with a toddler and kids and the toddler wanting to just do whatever he wants and not wait his turn or anything like that. So there was just a lot of chaos happening around filming this, as you could hear with all the screaming in the background and everything. So it got cut off very abruptly. Anyways, the score was basically boy for every test that we did. Let me know in the comments down below what you think the baby is. I also talked to my OBGYN. My first appointment was last Thursday, so just a few days ago. And I am now 35 weeks pregnant, and my last ultrasound back in May said that I had a low-lying placenta. So I am waiting to hear back this week for another ultrasound to make sure that the placenta has moved, because that was like, I was 20 something weeks when it was low-lying. So hopefully it has moved and grown out of the way. So I have to go for another ultrasound, and again, we're not going to be finding out the gender at all, but I was Googling low-lying placenta and what does that mean, and can you still deliver naturally, or does that mean C-section? What does that mean? So it said that it is more common to have a low-lying placenta when you have a boy than with a girl. It can be either or. It doesn't mean it's a boy, but it's more likely. So that's another check mark for boy over girl. The heart rate of the baby is also fairly low. And I know from experience, girls tend to have a higher heart rate, like over 150, and then boys have a lower heart rate. So the heart rate when I went to the nurse 2 weeks ago was like 130, and then when I went to the OB, it was like 112. So he said it's still normal, but very low. I have to go for non-stress tests every week until the baby's born because of my geriatric age of being over 35 years old and pregnant, and the low heartbeat as well. They just want to make sure everything is healthy and fine with the baby, but so far it has been good. I just need more monitoring now. But low heart rate also equals boy. So comment down below your predictions and boy names, because I have like no boy names whatsoever. We don't name our children. Even if I knew the gender, I might like narrow down the list from like 100 names down to like 5 names. But I can't name a baby without meeting that baby. I just need to see that child. With my firstborn, my husband really liked the name Maya, and I liked names like Annabelle. But when she was born, I looked at her and I was like, no, I do not like the name Maya at all. This does not work. And she was born just before, I think it was like around 9:40 p.m. And it was like 4 in the morning. I was up scrolling on my phone looking up baby names, and we found the name Sophia, or Sophie. And we went with Sophie because it's the more French sounding name, and our family is French, or my husband's family is French anyways. Sophie wasn't even on our radar for a name. When my second daughter was born, I looked at her and I was like, Maya. She is a Maya. I just can't think of names. Like, I can think of names I'd like, but I can't pick a name before the baby is born. With the boys, we had lists of names and stuff, but again, it wasn't until after they were born that we really settled on a name. And the girls, I tend to lean more classic. I like Gemma or Emma, Claire, Anna, Annabelle, names like that, more of the classic names. And then the boys, we run a little bit more unique, like Rylan and Jesper. And my husband does like the name Gabriel, which is very classic and traditional, but I don't like Gabe as the shortened version of it. But I don't know, I can't think of any like boy names. I liked the name Finnick, and I suggested it when our third child was born, and everyone thought it was so stupid and was like, oh, that's too finicky and all this stuff. But those, I lean more unique with the boy names. But comment boy names in the description box below that you like. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna try and do another video of packing the diaper bag and just talking about my feelings at the end of this pregnancy and everything like that. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!